What's going on, guys? This is Hassan from the Spiritual Walks. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Not too long ago I recorded a video and spoke about flow, and this is actually the scientific concept of flow, where you enter flow when you are deeply engaged in a particular activity. Now today I wanted to discuss with you flow once again, but instead in a broader perspective, in a broader vision. So we're not talking about flow in the sense of entering flow for an hour because you are drawing or playing music or something like that. No, you are entering flow over a period of a month or 2 months or years or even forever. Okay? So the route to enter flow, which, by the way, if you don't know what it's all about, you can refer back to the video, which I'll link for you here. But to enter flow during an activity, you need a point of focus. You need that activity, and you need an overarching goal behind the activity. And as you enter flow, for the duration of the activity, whether it's you're studying, drawing, running, whatever it is, you are in a state of flow, and you can really distinguish the state of consciousness you're in the state of flow compared to when you are not in flow. And the main thing I could tell you about flow is that the concept of time changes. Okay? Now, when you are in the state of flow throughout your life for a long period of time, for a month, a year, or for the rest of your life, what allows you to enter in that state of flow isn't, so to speak, a specific isolated activity, as in entering flow for an hour. It's now the very inquiry into the nature of consciousness. When someone inquires into consciousness, when someone is engaged in life, engaged in consciousness, then you enter flow on a conscious scale. And that scale could literally be the point to which you are in flow for the rest of your life. Now, if you enter flow for an hour because of a particular activity, you'll notice that as soon as you're done with that activity, you're kind of out of flow. Okay? You feel the fulfillment, you feel as though, something other than your short-term dopamine receptors, something other than that is fulfilled, something deeper is fulfilled. But now, if you are entering flow on a more conscious level, where your point of focus is awareness itself, your entire consciousness is entering flow. And the concept of time also changes. You are now living in the moment. Now, how do you go about this? Because there are a set number of rules that allows you to enter flow when you are engaged in a particular activity. And one of these rules is, as mentioned, you need to be engaging in that activity, you need to have an overarching goal, and you need to get rid of distractions, because distractions snap you out of that flow. And then eventually there is like this streamline sensation where instead of you doing the activity is doing itself through you, kind of thing, And so when you are in flow on a more cosmic scale, or on a more conscious scale, and I am struggling to find the right term here, but if you are entering flow on this sort of awareness scale over a period of, let's say, a year or so, what is now happening is that awareness has become the main point of focus instead of the activity. And the distractions that would otherwise be your phone or something short term, something that is within your reach, the distraction instead on the awareness scale would be something else in life that could occupy you, okay, for, let's say, a month or 2 months. And you notice that where you'd usually enter flow doing a short-term activity, your phone would be distracting you. Going on Instagram would be distracting you. Instead, on this awareness or conscious scale of flow, when your whole life is in flow, it would be a distraction over a longer period of time. Okay, so that could be a particular predicament, a problem that you've decided to identify with, or something like that. So we enter flow when the point of focus is not a one isolated activity, but instead it's the very awareness that is there before engaging any activity. When that becomes the essence or the source or the point of focus, then we open our life to a point of flow that is on a complete different scale, on a higher conscious scale. And it's not only for an hour or 2 hours or for the duration of an isolated activity, it's actually for the duration of an entire year or for the rest of your life. I really hope that this connects with you. Feel free to ask any questions, and I wish you the best of luck with this. See you next time.